Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They run again on first down. Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. To throw is Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working with a 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Cousins to throw for it on fours. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's got the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 30 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Chiefs 0.
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings 7, Chiefs 0.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They run once more with McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they want to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. It looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Caught on the slant. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
The storm windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. The throw for Tony is intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Throwing is Cousins. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket, there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, off into great success.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins. Flushed out right. Thrown toward the sideline, and Jefferson's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll run for it with Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. To throw, Cousins. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. Joseph's got it, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, This is a different game, but as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Oh, the return is Osborne. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, we're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins now. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 46 yards rushing for him.
Let's go.
The objective there, yes, the positive is getting those things, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still time of possession, so they can't
Let's
just
go on some fly shit.
have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On second down, it's Cook again.
You don't get that man killed in a minute.
Inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we're seeing
You don't
the
get that man
effect
killed.
they're starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
First down, here's the run with Cole.
Fuck. This nigga, man.
Now he makes the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I can be in that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you keep the here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We can control this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Nigga, you gonna get that man killed. Let's go.
So back to 10 plays. Each get nothing.
Damn it.
And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Shit, man. Let's go. What you gonna do, big dog? Come on, let's get it, let's get it. What you gonna do, big dog? Shit, get over there, hurry up.
To throw his Cousins.
Fuck. Yeah, buddy.
And this one
Yeah, buddy.
is incomplete.
Yeah, buddy. What you gonna do, big dog? Kick that field goal.
Yes, percentage completion-wise, way out that time.
Big dog said, hell no. Big dog said, hell no. What are you gonna do, y'all? What are you gonna do?
Now Cousins on 4th down. Steps away to his
What
left.
are you gonna do, y'all? What are you gonna do? Ah, this nigga got it. Motherfucker. Good shit, bro, bro. God damn. Good fucking shit. Motherfucking right, it's a backbreaker. It ain't over though. God damn, man.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And it takes this one down near the 15.
I bet you can't score again, big dog.
Quickly now going to use the
I bet you can't score again.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love the blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitz.
Bet you can't score again, big dog.
To make the play.
This is a probability of another run here, 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Cousins.
Score. You ain't gonna score again. You're not gonna score again, my nigga. I promise you that. You're not gonna score again, bro. If you score again, I'll stop playing Madden.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You can't score again.
Here's Cousins. Runs over. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
I told you he could score again. I told y'all.
Finally gets him 3 yards.
I told y'all he not gonna score again.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
I told y'all. Fuck. God damn. Good shit, bro. Good shit on me. Oh, man. This is a lot of good ball game,
Really just hoping to get that first, but as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL. So it's a little bit gamble. And boy, did it pay off. Paid off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35.
Good game, bro. I got to go. I got to go.